I'm Steve Dale, and welcome to another VitaBone training tip. Today we're talking about going for a walk with a dog who always wants to get to that next place. So much so that by the time you get back home, one arm is about 3 inches longer than the other from getting pulled so much. Trainer Wendy DeCarlo says that it's not that the dog wants to be a leader.
I don't think they want to lead you. I don't think they want to be dominant. I think they pull because they can. They pull to get what they want. They want to go sniff a bush. They want to go see a leaf that blows by. They want to go say hi to another dog. It's they want. And if they want it and the owner goes along with it, they pull.
So one of the keys to training your dog to walk with you and not despite you is to combine the right training with the right equipment.
It has to do with training, equipment, and managing the situation so that you set everyone up for success. So what we would do in a perfect world would be we would first fit the dog with some kind of an anti-pull device, which would mean maybe the front clip harness or, just their regular collar, but make it worthwhile for the dog to pay attention to you. Harnesses that are clipped in the front and clipped in the back. So the Freedom harness would be a front and a back clip harness, or the Sensation would be the front clip. And when you manage a situation, meaning when you use a harness that is meant to inhibit pulling, the first thing that you do is you do take pressure off of the dog's neck. So you avoid all of that choking and coughing that goes along, but you control the front of the dog's body so that if your dog is pulling and you simply stop, from the front, from the chest, the dog can't pull and their attention redirects back towards you.
And I can't stress how important this is because dogs have what's called an opposition reflex. So the more you try to pull the dog back, the more the dog wants to pull ahead. So we start training slowly with the right motivation.
What we first do in the way of training is without going outside, we get the dogs on leash, walking up and down hallways, really paying attention, using a little bit of food, and using a reward mark. It could be a click of a clicker. It could be, yes, good boy, good girl, and then following through with food. So as your dog is walking and they glance at you, they hear yes and get a treat. And you kind of practice that with no distractions first. And then you set yourself up outside in a less distracting area, maybe just up and down a driveway or, up and down just a small part of a sidewalk. As your dog gets better, you venture out further and further, always making it worthwhile every single time your dog looks back at you.
It's going to take time and patience, but once you and your dog get the idea of walking together, you know what'll happen? You'll have more fun doing it again and again, which is great for everyone. For the treat, make sure it's something your dog really loves, like VitaBone Chewies. Break them into tiny little pieces so you can reward often without filling up your best friend. And you can find more great training tips at vitabone.com/learn. Happy walking.